Good evening, everyone. Diet Coke to the rescue. We are working on this piece, and I just needed a swig. Okay, we started on it, and we did the cowgirl coral, which is fine. I'm trying to get all my cameras working. Wrong way. There we go. And what I started thinking about my room, and I think what we're going to need to do is we're going to use some salt wash, but we're also going to use, hey, hello, how are you? We're going to do a salt wash, and we're also going to use some of the, our awesome paint frosting for two different things. And the reason I started thinking about the colors, I'm bringing some pink into the house a little bit. That looks really bad. I have no makeup on because I can't wear it because of my cataract surgery, and it's rubbed off by the end of the day. I'm going to be going late tomorrow as well because we have trick-or-treaters coming at 10:30. So tomorrow it's going to be at 5:15, but Friday will be the morning. So we started with mint chip. This is a piece. I've pulled it up on my table. I'm gonna let you see where we're working. I pulled it up here, and okay, don't be scared of it. Don't be scared of the salt wash. I pulled it up here on the table so we could see it. Also, I'm gonna put me right there. I wanted to think about using a transfer on it as well, which you can do. So I think I'm having to bring in, like, mint chip is perfect for that because I'm putting in curtains that are greens, but I need greens and pinks and reds. So there's lots of colors that we can add into this and make some fun texture. And so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna mix the mint chip and maybe a little Monet's Garden with it. Or Salty Kiss, yes, Salty Kiss maybe. I'm looking for what, Gypsy Green, what I have a lot of. Maybe mix it up a bit, and it's real easy to use. And so let me put that here. So we're gonna use Salty Kiss, mint chip, and Gypsy Green. Because I have all kinds of greens going in, I'm gonna do that like that. So, because I'm gonna show you how to mix it. I'm gonna mix it up on this thing so y'all can see. I need a bigger container, but I don't think I have one. No. Well, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. I do. So I don't want to mix it too much, but I want mint chip, but I also want a little richer, deeper color. So we're just going to put that. You can't see it, but I've taped the mirror so it's drying. I'm trying to get it just stick together. Then I can go in sand, fill it, whatever I want to do. But I just wanted to get it secure. So we're just going to dive in, and I'm going to get a brush. I'm so organized today, y'all. Not really. Tomorrow will be different. We're just going to get the texture on it today. So it's going to be short and sweet, texture only. So I think we'll use this one, and I'm going to do a squirt of mint chip in there. My kids forgot I have a live going on. I'm going to do a squirt of mint chip, and then I think just, and it doesn't have to be perfect because this is going to be underneath. We can fix whatever I do wrong. Let's stir that up and see what that looks like. I just know that I want it to be, the mint it's too blue, maybe, I don't know. We're going to add a little bit. What is that doing? The Salty Kiss. Those are both pretty blues. Let's put a little Gypsy in here, green, because that's got a little yellow in it. It's just the base, so it's not really going to matter. Okay, and you can do paint frosting, which we'll probably be using that later. in the week or tomorrow. I don't, this is a work in progress, and it'll be on the floor probably next time, maybe. This is just going to be our base. I'm going to put a little bit of salt wash in here, just a little bit. This is how it comes. People sell it. I haven't used it in, it's probably been 2 years since I did anything with it, so I'm a little behind on my knowledge. And I can't get it off that way, so give me 2 seconds. I'm right here taking it. Beside it, you just pull the lid off. It's easy, I promise. If you join, please say hello. That's what helps all the places to know. So it just comes off like that. And you have a scoop, and I'm just gonna put, I'm not even gonna do a full scoop. I'm probably gonna do, let's try that for now. Just mix it up. And then it does the same thing. This is a little grittier than our paint frosting, which will probably be the next layer I'll use with it. And I'm just kind of making a good paste. And I may have put too much in there. Who knows? Hey, Carla. I'm playing. Not really sure what I'm doing, but we're gonna add a little more gypsy green. See if we can get this moving with the. I'm just trying to get a green base because I realized what I needed for where I'm putting this in my house, in my office, is I need pinks and greens and blues and all the colors I love. And so we mix mint chip, salty kiss, which are 2 kind of blues. Mint chip is pretty yellow, and then I threw in some gypsy green just because I wanted to. So there you go. And we're using salt wash on this, and then we'll probably be using paint frosting on other stuff. So we're going to try and just do a tapping. Hey Dee, how are you? Yes, I'm back. And my eyes, guys, I saw my doctor. She was awesome. And she said they were looking good. So I'm happy. I probably told you all that already. Sorry. Anyway. So basically this is really awesome on your shoulders, but you basically just go in and you just pounce over it, and you can paint it on, but then you want to pounce it. If I'm remembering how I did it back in the day, a few years ago, my first one, I watched this, and everybody's doing it now. She was Nicola Art, I think. I've got to find her. I was looking for inspiration, and you can't even see what I'm doing, guys. Sorry about the camera. There we go. I'm just pouncing, and I'm gonna go over everything, and it's great for if you have rotator cuff issues. No, I think that's why I haven't done it. I forgot how much pounding you do. And it doesn't have to be solid. This can just be the first layer. And we can use the coral on it as well. So basically, it is not by any means rocket science. I'm not going to get an award for this or anything like that, so don't be scared of it, okay? You're just adding, it's just putting texture and giving you peaks, and then you can, and if I don't like this, I can go over it again with like, which we might do this and then come back and add some blue or pink to it. So you're just playing, basically. And I haven't even done the sides. We're going to worry about those later. Well, it was so good to see you, Virginia. Who is it? Little Miss Crafty. Who are you? Tell me who you are. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I am was a great seniors day too. It's Virginia. So I'm just kind of giving it, oh, don't put your thumb in front of the lens. There we go, a little bit. And I'm just, and then just gonna kind of put some strokes if you want the peaks, because we're gonna take those off. So, yeah. I'm gonna use this to store books in my office. I'm making a Bible study area, and this has cracks and stuff. What happened? Oh, this has cracks and everything on it. Oh, yes. Hello, Marianne. I knew that. We got to talk, girl. We need to make plans, okay? So let's put ourselves on a list to either text or I don't know if I have your number. I looked for it on my phone and I couldn't find it. So if you have my cell phone number, text me, okay? I'm sorry. I knew that. As soon as you said it, I was like, I know who that is. I know who that is. I know who that is. And let's talk about our retreat, okay? Guys, we're working on a retreat. So let me know if you're interested. Anyway, we are just tapping. And you saw me mix it up. The sides still need to be painted, so we may do a base coat on those today while we let this kind of dry up here. And I'm not hitting everything because I don't want this to be my main color. This is just one of the many layers we're gonna do. Yeah, that'd be awesome. And forgive me for not recognizing you. First of all, I can kind of read y'all, which is incredible without glasses. Think about it. Think about it. I'm telling you, like new eyes. New eyes going on. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So my eyes are still really, really swollen. So once everything heals up, we'll know more in about a month what I can see. Oh, so excited to have my 8-year-old eyes back. Every night I'm like, I need to take my contacts out. I'm like, you don't have contacts anymore. But I do have wings. Okay. Pat, 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 pat. It's so much fun. It's not. I'm gonna be honest with you. But the effect is pretty crazy, incredible. Let me see. Can I point this down to where we can see the top? Yeah, there we can. There we go, kind of. There we go. I want to do the top with some of this as well. And the sides, but it's not as desperate. And maybe just do along the edges of it a bit. You're just wanting texture. I will totally do the mirror, but in the parts that don't have the tape on it. I did a little, just a smidge of repair, just a smidgen of repair on it. So I'm getting you really, let's get rid of me there. Okay, because, and I like the mint chip, but I realized I needed a darker green. So the sides we may paint gypsy green here in just a second. And I can move it so you can see it. But okay, tell me why you've never, if you're scared about salt wash, anybody answer me questions about it? Why you've never tried it? I mean, I had to order mine, and people sell it. I just have not made it part of my repertoire yet to sell. But if this looks good, and I might do it. So let me know. And I love the paint. The paint frosting. It's awesome as well. So let's compare them, and we'll see which we like better, and then we'll, and see how it happens. They're both very good though. And, I mean, neither one has smell, so, you know, it's pretty. I want to protect the mirror, so, because it's beveled, and beveled mirrors are not anything to take and mess around with. You know what I'm saying? Well, okay, we're gonna, it's not drying super fast. It does get blobby, but you can take that down. Yeah, let me do this. Okay, you can take that down. You can take those, oh yeah. You can take that down. Easy peasy. You're not committed to the big, so don't let that scare you at all. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna let this go, and I'm getting big blobs, but it does clump up. That's the beauty. You want it to clump up. I feel like you do. All right, let's do some gypsy green. I am going to, I need to move y'all so you can see me paint. Would it be easier to paint there? I'm just painting the sides. Let's see if I can just do a little jog like this. I don't want to take it down because it was hard getting it up, and nobody tell my doctor. Okay, if we do this, there we go. We're just gonna paint it. I'm gonna paint gypsy green really fast. Boom, boom. No fuss, no muss. Just get her done. Just get her done. I don't care if it's on great. I don't care how it looks. I'm just getting it on. I just want to get it painted and get it taken care of. I don't even think I wiped down these sides. I think I just dusted it. I'm being very messy. I don't even think I cleaned it, wiped it down. It's gonna be totally fine. It would just be dirt, and Lord, our paint's made out of clay, so it's not like it's gonna be anything really bad, you know. It's all good. It's all good. It's gonna get covered up. It'll add some texture. It will add some texture. Looky there. It's nice when you don't really care what it looks like. Woo, so nice when that happens. When you don't really care about the look. Okay, so I'm going to scooch it around again and do the other side really fast. Move this like this. I can. I'm not lifting, so nobody yell at me. I'm not lifting over 25 pounds or close. No. Okay. Let's do that. Kind of sort of do it. Okay, and we'll go to the other side. And I'll just turn y'all with me over there, and we'll just talk while I do it. Okay, any questions? Okay. There we go. Just real fast. Also, you got to consider, I mean, if you're spending a fortune on a piece of furniture and you're scared, maybe you shouldn't paint it. I paid like around $60 for this, so it's not like I'm going in debt and, you know, anything major going on. So, if it's, and guys, get a piece of wood, get a scrap piece of wood from somewhere. You can probably get one for free from Lowe's or something. If they got a scrap pile, find out, and you know, give it, just practice, just play like on scraps or something, you know? You don't have to commit. Just get something to try, you know, on a scrap piece of something. Okay, there we go. Now, there we go. There we go, yes. Yes. I'm just gonna go in here and I'm gonna tap some of this. Yeah, you're with me. Some of this, since like I have green left over right here. Yeah, just, you know, just try it. I mean, seriously, just give it a go. There's no salt in this. I'm just tapping it on. It might mix, it might not. We're just, this is this is the really ugly part, guys. Okay, this is the ugly part, so just know it's got to get ugly before it gets better. Yeah, it's got to get ugly before it gets better. Let's do down here. There we go. So don't be scared, just try it. Get a scrap piece of wood. You know, stain it with the dark and decrepit and then put stuff over top of it. Or go find something at yeah, I've never done concrete. That's interesting. You just use a bunch of grays. Yeah. I don't do much with concrete. You could do it on like, oh, you could totally do it like on an urn for outside on your porch or something. That would be cool. Yes. That would, to make it kind of look like that. Yep. That would be really cool, wouldn't it? Okay, I've still got some of this, so I'm just going to bring you over. Nope, wrong way. I'll go over there. I'm just going to do a little bit of pouncing over here just while it's still wet on both sides, just to give it some texture, since I can. And I got plenty of this left. There's no rhyme or reason to it. I'm picking up some of the green, but that's okay. There's no salt wash police, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay? They're not going to come for you. I promise. They are not coming for you. So you can just do it any way you want it. I'm out of screen. I'm sorry, guys. Hang on. I'm just doing the same thing. Even though the paint is wet underneath it, I think it's fine. Let's do this side now. Okay, there we go. Ooh, that was kind of, yeah. Whoa. Okay. All right, well, we're working on it. So, yeah, text me your number, okay? Thanks for saying hello, my friend. Text me, and then we'll chat. I thought I had your number. I don't know what I did with it. Anyway, have a good one. We're almost done. We're just, I want to add a little bit more. I want to use the paint frosting, and we're going to see how that works. And then we'll show you another little step that to do as well. And then we're going to let it dry. And then we're going to start tomorrow night again. And it will be off the table tomorrow, and we'll be doing some scraping. But what's really cute, hey Cheryl, the lady that did this in Germany, she lives in Germany, she called it scrapping. She would say scrap, scrap. So cute. So stinking cute. The way she said scrapping instead of scraping. It was cute. I took her class probably 3 or 4 years ago. So, But I'm going to bring my fabric that I have that I wanted to work with. I'm going to bring it. This has got a big crack right here, so I want to just cover that. Okay, I'm going to put this paint brush into some water. Just hitting the tops of that paint. Okay. So that this doesn't get ruined. And then we're gonna do, add one more color with paint frosting. Okay. I'm gonna get it kind of soaking wet. Sorry guys. It's one of my good brushes, which, you know, you should use your good brushes. So the color I want, I think, to use is, oh, I don't know, do I want Kissing Booth? Maybe I want Kissing Booth. I'm thinking Kissing Booth with some paint frosting. Let's put this in here as well. And, do I have a little brush? Oh yeah, we'll pounce with this one. We're gonna do this paint frosting with this one. Okay, here we go. I'm mixing, just doing a little Kissing Booth. And the paint frosting barely takes anything. You are gonna freak out when I do this, but let's just trust the process, okay? And I'm just pouring, so that's how much paint I have. And I'm just doing a dollop, just a little bit of paint frosting, just a smidge. I'm gonna show you when I mix it up too, so don't freak out. I'm gonna show you everything. And it's really, you don't have to wait long at all. And it basically does the same thing, except it doesn't have the salt. It just thickens the paint up. So we're just gonna put a bit of this around the edges. And already it's thickening up. Look at that. In just a couple of seconds. Oh my gosh. You know, so I'm just gonna let this sit for a second, have a swig of Coke, and see if anybody has any questions or concerns. Well, we let it get a little thick, and we're just gonna do the edges around the door and maybe on the sides with it. We're playing. We're just figuring it out as we go. No questions? Okay. If you think of them, tell me. There we go. Okay. And I'm using, I'll take that off of there. It's a little brush that I've had forever and a day. And it's super thick now, the paint is. And I'm just going to go around here and do some edges in the corners. Okay, let's see if I can push it just a little bit. This camera works so hard for me like this. But anyway, and pink and green. Who doesn't love a good pink and green piece? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know this is dinner time for people, so I apologize. But we'll get back to our regularly scheduled broadcast on Friday. I've just been having lots of things happening in the mornings. And we have such a Christmas coming up for y'all. Oh my gosh, sharing for sales. If you're anywhere close, please try to make it. Okay, I'm gonna go to the other side now. So I don't have to reach so far. You probably can't hear me because I'm farther away from iPad. Man, this is gonna be such an awesome makeover. If this works out, y'all are gonna think I'm a genius. Kitty. So all I'm gonna do is just hit some right here in the center. Okay. And then I'm gonna do something really radical. Which are gonna be like, what the what? Yep. We can add this later. Basically, it's the same thing. And I'll probably do this off camera because really, do you want to see me do every single step? Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, get a little extra. Let's just hit some of these cowgirl coral spots. Okay, this next thing I'm going to use is baking powder, and it is Clever Girl. I don't know if it's still, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to just spray this. Doesn't it? I'm going to give this a spray, the top, with water. Now, I've never done this before, and I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm just going to I'm just going to wet this a little bit, and then what we're going to do is we're going to sprinkle the baking soda, baking powder, and it causes some kind of reaction to it. I'm not sure what or why, but it does, and it's just randomly thrown on there. It's kind of interesting. So get it in that corner. It may not even be working. It's supposed to do a little bit of something to it. And then we'll just wet it a little bit. And then we're gonna let it dry overnight. Yeah. Please, please, there we go. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, we'll see how it works. I learned in that class I took 4 years ago. I figured I'd talk about it now. I wouldn't talk about it forever because it was like her thing, but I feel like it's out. But yeah, it's good. It's pretty ugly. Let's just be honest. So I don't know if I don't know, this is pretty old. I'm sure the date is way off because it's just, let's see, what's the date? February 21st, 2020. That's the last time I did this. Almost 5 years ago. It was, I bought it. Yes. So, that was right before COVID and we all got sent home and shut down and all that good stuff. But anyway, I'm just tossing what I have left over because it will not last until tomorrow. The salt wash won't. And so I will probably do that on the rest of it. This, you kind of have to throw it on the side, which I could totally do that now, but I'll show you kind of how we do that. If you want to see it a little bit, let me see, you just kind of throw it on. I don't have much pink, but it kind of gives it, I don't know what it does. I don't know if it does anything. I can't remember. But it's just another added kind of something you just give to your piece. I don't know. And so you just kind of throw it on there. And if it sticks, it sticks. Does anything, does something. And then you do the other side. So there you go. Taught you something new today. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow at 5:15, and then we'll be back to our normally scheduled programming at 10 on Friday. I got some cute little preschool trick-or-treaters coming to see me in the morning at 10:30, and so I'm going to go with them. Not to leave y'all out of anything, but you know what I'm talking about. All right, I'm out of here. I'm going to go home. It was late night yesterday because I had an awesome paint class. My 101 class was so fun. So, yeah, I hope so. Tell your friends, share it. Help me build my page. I'm so close to having 3,000. Like this close. Yeah. All right, come back because it's going to be awesome. My evil plan is working. And I'm going to take pictures of the fabric and bring it. I might just take pictures and show you. It's a lot. I made these drapes years ago when I was married to somebody else. We're talking like 25 years ago. And I pulled them out, and I'm going to add a bottom to them, which they have red. So we might need to put some red in here too. So it's going to be fun. It's just going to be all kind of craziness. And then I think, ooh, we should put transfer on there, which is fun too. So this is like step 2 of 10. So this is going to be a marathon within itself, y'all. So get ready. 5:15 tomorrow. I love you. Thank you all so much. Be the light. Be a blessing to someone. Go out there and let's change this world one smile at a time. And let's just be kind and genuine and loving. And today I had a moment that I wasn't so loving. So I'm going to have to come to Jesus with myself on the way home. All right.